Clapping on up and saying bravo. I just wanted to.
WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.
Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Good morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The time is 7:21 this Monday morning, Monday, March 25th. You're listening to Ari, and with me is Christal this morning. We are Activated Morning. Just want to say good morning to everyone on the way to work, school, just starting your day. Everyone within the sound of my voice was in the diaspora, and simply everyone always locked on to 99.9, the clean first sound. Good morning, Christal.
Good morning, Ari. What's up? How are you?
I'm well and highly favored in the Lord. How are you this morning?
I'm good, thanks. Good morning to the listeners, local, regional, and international. It's a pleasure always being on the inside. All right.
So, what happened this weekend?
Oh boy, I don't know. So, despite all the things, I mean, there was quite a bit of activity in terms of entertainment. So, shout out to all the promoters that hopefully all the events were successful because entertainment is really important. But all of that was overshadowed, in my mind. I don't know how other Vincentians feel. All of that was overshadowed by what happened or what we learned happened yesterday.
Well, in case you're wondering what Christal is talking about, there were reports, I believe, on Saturday. Saturday, right, Christal?
Sunday.
It was Sunday? Okay, I thought
It
I
was
saw
Sunday.
something
Yeah.
on Saturday about missing a body being discovered. And then later, it was found out to be a 17-year-old girl of Murray's Village. So, the body of a female found in Fairhouse on the morning has been identified of Kimisha Haynes, 17, of Murray Village. So, I want to say condolences to the Haynes family, to everyone that is mourning. It seems as though this one was a serious blow to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It didn't even seem like anything else happened this weekend, because as soon as this news came out, everyone felt it in their soul. I saw people expressing how sad they were with the situation on social media. I saw a number of posts going up, a number of condolences, and we here at WEFM want to issue condolences to the Haynes family and friends of Kimisha this morning. So I was disheartening to hear a teenager loses her life, especially under these circumstances where police suspect foul play. Now, she's the second female teenager to be found dead in St. Vincent and the Grenadines in 2 years. Her body was found over an embankment with what appears to be wounds less than 2 years after the body of Precious Williams. And in conversations with different people, it seems like this immediately reminded them of the situation that happened with Precious Williams, a 17-year-old also of Sand Hill, who was found in a bag on Richmond Hill Bay, May 12, 2022. Now, said police are treating Haynes' death, as a homicide pending the outcome of an autopsy. Christal, I usually don't have the words to comment on situations like this, because
These things. Yeah, it left me speechless. It left me disheartened. It left me really, really, really sad. And you said that you saw a number of posts on social media concerning like how folks felt about it. Immediately, without a doubt, when I saw 17, my mind went straight to Precious Williams' story. And somebody actually reminded me that there was a similar story on the countryside. I can't remember the village, where a young lady went missing and she was later found in some bushes. Um, I like so many questions are like going through my mind. Did it happen on Saturday night, Friday night, Thursday? At what point? Um, Did anybody see anything, hear anything? Does anybody know anything? I was looking through the comments on social media under the post, and somebody actually brought up um, a post by Hill. It was a screenshot, and it said that spoke to a 15-year-old with the same name being taken up by the police for and charged for wounding. So I'm not like, it could be the person with the same name, it could be the same person, or it could be just like, namesake.
I don't know. When I saw it, I immediately thought this is, for lack of a better word, interesting. The amount of, well, not interesting, disappointing. The amount of homicides we've had for the year. This brings it to 10. And out of the 10, at least 4 or 5 are crimes against women. We saw the woman was stabbed in Camden Park a few weeks ago. The baby that unfortunately lost her life after having her throat slit. And of course, we see the numerous missing persons report, and of course, what won't come out in the public, at least until there's a report at the end of the year, is the amount of sexual assault cases. And I'm really looking forward to hearing what the police found out in this situation, because this is one of those cases where people need answers, especially the family would like to know what on earth could their teenage daughter have done to somebody to warrant such an act committed against her.
But you said the homicide rate is total is 10.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss number 9?
Let's see.
What was number 9?
Number 9 would have been the Otley Hall killing, I'm sure. Is it Otley Hall or Edinburgh?
I thought that was number 8. But anyways, to be clarified, you know, so this broke Sunday morning, and I am not like 100% familiar with the area, but they said it part of it is a lonely area, right?
Mhm.
This is so distressing to talk about. How come, not how come, depending on the facts, we didn't see a missing persons report. I didn't hear of anybody, even without the reporting going to the police, I didn't hear of anybody going missing and this person can't be found or located and what's not. So, Lord Jesus.
I know. I really, really, really don't know how it is that we could go about this. Or it's just a sad situation. All in all, Trevor says a very good morning. My condolences to the family of the young lady. As a dad of a daughter, I struggle to understand the madness of such senseless killing of a young person, a woman again. So
Such a young person.
I can't imagine how the parents feel.
Well, left to be seen and left to be known. I I read so like there are like one or two people bringing up um what seems to be like traits of her character. I think I read somewhere the term own way being used. I don't know how relevant that is in this case, because regardless of, for a female, whether you're quote unquote own way or not, that does not give justification to somebody to take your life or molest you or rape you.
No, I don't think anything give justification to for someone to be found in the manner that they were found, whether they're male or female. I think that persons tend to forget that 17-year-old teenager is still a child, and people tend to feel like, okay, if a child is owned, or if a child is hard to deal with, or if a child doesn't seem to respect authority, that they need to give up on that child. Whatever happened to that child is their own doing, forgetting that they are children. The mind is still developing, they're still learning. Teenagers are still children. And when something like this happens, you cannot put it on their behavior strictly. They need guidance. And I think that is the problem nowadays. People always quick to say, all right, you acting like a big woman, go and be a big woman. You acting like a big man, go and be a big man and release them into the world, and what happened to them. And then when they turn up dead, you make ignorant statements like these. I would never get it.
It's rather interesting, but we'll wait to hear. I have heard some things that I don't want to repeat on radio. That are rather distressing, but I prefer to wait on official word. Some more official words rather. I think
That's
statements
what
is
we could
already
do
out.
at this stage. Just one I think I just missed a call. But yeah.
But somebody knows something. I feel like I don't think it's a single person. I feel like it's a group of people.
Really?
I just feel so, like when your spirit just telling you, I don't think it's a single person. And it'll be interesting to know when they assume sh- she would have passed away, and then the
Listen,
plot continued to thicken. But I hope we crack this case because I can't deal with another 17-year-old or a teenager. Because up to now we don't know what happened to Precious.
listen. What I'll say in this segment is if you have any information regarding to this story, please come forward. If it is like Christal got is telling her it's more than one person, if you're in that group, please come forward. This is somebody who have a family, who have friends, the people who care about her still. Please come forward with whatever information that you have. Christal, you have anything you'd like to add before we wrap up?
No.
Yeah, so please come
No.
forward with any information that you have regarding this case. It's easy to find a police officer you trust. It's easy to find a lawyer, anybody. Just please come forward and give this family the closure that they deserve. And if it is that you're a part of this, own up to your actions and face what the consequences. And people tend to forget there are always consequences to actions. Please. The time is 7:33. Up next, we have our traffic talk, and we'll be back with Activated Mornings at 7:45 this morning.
It's the annual frame event at Courts